Take on the Bobcats, and we say good morning, everyone, and welcome to Munzing Media Sports. With executive producer Mr. Rob Munzing, I'm Patrick Dexler, as we'll have the Mustangs and the Bobcats here. But first, we'll send it to our public address announcer, Caleb Lamb.
Good morning and welcome to the campus of Central Maine Community College for today's YSCC women's volleyball matchup between the visiting Paul Smith's Bobcats and your Central Maine Mustangs. We begin with the starting lineup for Paul Smith's. A freshman setter from Corinth, New York, number 2, Isabel Cook. A freshman outside hitter from Parishville, New York, number 3, Cameron Palmer. A freshman middle blocker from Cazenovia, New York, number 5, Kennedy Marchbanks. A junior defensive specialist from Hilton, New York, number 8, Carly Murphy. A senior middle hitter from Virgin, Vermont, number 12, Finley Jacobson. And a senior outside hitter from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 16, Maddie Rhodes. Paul Smith's is coached by Michael Navarra in his 6th season. And now the starting lineup for your Central Maine Mustangs. First up, a sophomore outside hitter from Cherryfield, Maine, number 3, Autumn Peterson. A sophomore middle blocker from Anniston, Alabama, number 5, Isabella Higgins. A sophomore setter from Boise, Idaho, number 8, Kalia Stith. A sophomore outside hitter from Biddeford, Maine, number 11, Natalie Roy. A freshman outside hitter and setter from New Gloucester, Maine, number 12, Arrow Hinckley. A sophomore outside hitter and middle blocker from Hermiston, Oregon, number 21, Jackie Bardashek. And a sophomore libero from Richland, Mississippi, number 99, Sierra Lynn Shepard. The Mustangs are coached by Hannah Webster, assisted by Tiara Bagishi and Callie Reese. We now ask that you please rise if able, and gentlemen, please remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
We'll get set for volleyball here this morning. This will be a good test for the Mustangs again today. We had the best small college rivalry back on Tuesday. You saw it here on Munzing Media. The Seawolves getting the better of the Mustangs in 4 sets, but 3 of those 4 sets, both teams accumulating 20-plus points. Mustangs overall on the season 5-3, 5-2 in the YSCC. The Bobcats come in at 6-6 overall, but they are a perfect 5-0 against conference opponents, including a 5-set win against Word of Life back on Thursday.
Going to move the scoreboard down so it doesn't get in the way. Most of the balls are in the air, Patrick, so we'll put the scoreboard down lower left.
Okay.
Try that. I think that works slick.
I brought the donuts this morning. Rob, you brought the coffee.
Here we go. Coffee and donuts day here.
And the first serve from Kalia Stith is out of bounds, and the Bobcats go up 1-0. Carly Murphy back behind the line. And her serve is gathered up. Stith able to send it back over. Bobcats set up. Jacobson with the touch, and that's going to go out of bounds, and we are tied. Finley Jacobson, a two-sport athlete for the Bobcats, an all-conference player on the volleyball court.
Yeah, we see her on the basketball floor when Paul Smith comes over. We see that a little bit. We got one in Autumn Peterson.
As that return goes long, and the Mustangs have their first lead, 2-1.
I'm not sure what Autumn's plans are for the winter season, whether she'll be joining basketball this year or not. Actually, she's a three-sport athlete.
And she just had the serve there that couldn't be returned, and it's 3-1 here early in the first.
Got Adam on the camera today.
The serve gathered up by Maddie Rhodes, the set by Murphy, and the third hit from Marchbanks will give the Bobcats the point at 3-2. An illegal hit by Arrow Hinckley. Now the set to the left side. Natalie Roy sends it over. Now the touch by Jacobson. That's dug out by Sierra Lynn Shepard. And Stith able to send it back over, but a double hit this time. Excuse me, 4 hits. And we are tied at 3. Now Jacobson back behind the line. Mustangs gather up. Higgins in the middle, and that lands just inside the line. Mustangs retake the lead, 4-3.
Gonna see the nice set and finish here.
Isabella Higgins back behind the line will serve. Gathered up, Rhodes with the touch. Now Stith, Hinckley sets. The fine touch by Bartachek. That's gathered up by the Bobcats. Now Roy sends it over. And the final touch in front. Maddie Rhodes going over to check with the overhead referee.
I think he's right. Yeah. We don't have replay goes back far enough on that, but he's right. And he did it respectfully.
And the serve by Higgins goes out of bounds, and it's 5-4. Early stages of the first. Olivia now checks in.
Short bench for the Bobcats.
Stith from the right side, and the third hit from Hinckley off balance, and we are tied. The Serve by Cook. Stith with the set. Roy from the left side. Bobcats return. Stith. The slam by Hinckley, out of bounds.
Yeah, good idea with Hinckley going cross court, but just a little strong on that one.
Bobcats retake the lead 6-5. Stith with the set. Barticek the return into the net. And the Bobcats with a 2-point lead. The serve gathered up by Roy. Stith in the middle. Higgins with the slam, but that's going to head way out of bounds, and it's 8-5. Isabel Cook on a 4-point run here. She'll serve Hinckley. Stith back to Arrow Hinckley. The touch gathered up. Now Rhodes sends it back. Stith cross court. Can't connect with Roy. And the Bobcats are on a 5-0 run. Serve can't be gathered up by Higgins in the back part of the court. And the Mustangs will call timeout. Their first of the set, and that'll give us a chance to step aside. We'll be back here on Munzing Media.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
Patrick Exler, Rob Munzing, bring you YSCC volleyball action. The Bobcats right now on a 6-0 run. Give them a 10-5 lead here in the first set on top of the Mustangs. As we'll break the timeout here. Serve from Isabel Cook. Gathered up by Hinckley. The set by Stith and Barticek. Sends it long, but it was deflected by a Bobcat, and the Mustangs will get the serve back, down 4.
Yeah, I got a little break on that one. Did the Mustangs. Let's see if they can rally up here.
Served by Arrow Hinckley. Gathered up the return now. Stith from the left side, sent directly back. Barticek from the middle, off of Murphy, and the Mustangs serve down 3.
Barticek with a really good return right here. Got the downward plane on that one, kept it in. That's one of the problems the Mustangs have had so far, Patrick, is they've been long on a lot of their returns.
Serve by Hinckley, gathered up. A quick touch in front by Barticek.
Jackie coming to the front now. Well, you saw thunder on the last one, touch on this one. Perfect timing by Jackie, found that dead spot, just dropped it home.
Hinckley with the serve. Rhodes sends it over. Now The set, Roy from the left side, and that's going to land. Natalie Roy. And the Bobcats will call timeout.
Seeing Roy right here. Rather than trying to go power long, the Mustangs after the timeout have done a really good job here of keeping the ball back in play, using the touch game a little bit more. Hannah Webster took that good timeout, Patrick, and Coach Webster said, hey, listen, ladies, we're a little geared up here. Too much caffeine this morning. Let's temper it back a little bit. So they have regained their poise and come back to make it a one-point game.
Serve with a chance to tie it here in the first.
Yeah, quick timeout. Coach Navarro got the ladies over there and said, hey, listen, let's get back to doing what we were. And you see the Bobcats back out on the floor. They're ready to go. Getting a look from a view that we have here from the scorer's table. Give you a view of Adam's camera. He's got the robotic camera, controlling that with a joystick, and that's up high above the action. Give you this good bird's eye view here in Kirk Hall.
Served by Hinckley, out of bounds, and the Bobcats will retake the serve, now up 2. Kennedy Marchbanks back behind the line. Serve gathered up. The slam by Stith. Controlled. Jacobson returns it. Now Hinckley to Bartachek. That is return. The set over to Roy. Dug out by Cook. Now Rhodes back over. From the left side, Roy inside the line. Mustangs get it back down 1. Serve gathered up. Bobcats trying to return it, and they can't. We are tied.
So the Bobcats, they rolled out 6 straight at one time, and Coach Webster took the timeout, and since then, it's been Mustangs. That's a good use of the timeout right there by Coach.
Natalie Roy with the fastball over the net. Jacobson with the touch. Dug out. The Mustangs able to return. Set in front, the slam by Rhodes. Can't be controlled by Higgins in the back court. And the Bobcats retake the lead.
Put a radar gun on that one and be up a, what do they call the velocity? That's a bomb by Rhodes right there. That's self-preservation. Just
serve gathered up. Hinckley, Bartachek. Now Rhodes keeps it alive. Jacobson with the touch. Roy, Hinckley, Stith from the right side, off of a Bobcat and out of bounds.
Yeah, Kalia won with exit velocity. That's the term I was looking for, Patrick, right here, that they use a major. Watch this exit velocity. Not a chance to return that one, that cross court with power.
Jaden Perez-Day checks in to serve. Tied at 12 here in the first. Immediately returned by Jacobson. Stith. Peterson from the left side, immediately blocked, but it goes right out of bounds, and the Mustangs take the lead.
No friendly Jacobson with a good idea there, just couldn't control it enough to keep it in.
Perez-Day gets it over. Now Jacobson from the left side, the slam right home. Finley Jacobson.
Yeah, Finley came back to play on that point right here. It's going to be a beautiful set to watch her run, get the power, get the timing. Perfectly done here. That's a great one. You young kids that play volleyball want to look at that one. That was a beautiful set, beautiful power return.
Cameron Palmer checks in to serve. 13 all in the midway through the first, I should say. Peterson, Hinckley, now Higgins right in front of the net.
Higgins finds a spot right there. Kind of a backdoor set right there. And I think it caught the Bobcats a little by surprise, Patrick.
The Bobcats will get the point.
Oh, what happened?
Contact with the net.
Oh.
And that serve does not make it over the net. And we should be tied. I believe we're a point behind.
We're tied in the scoreboard, so. It's got the Mustangs up 14-13. You think it's 14-14, Patrick?
I mean, it's what I have for a count, but the live stats agree with the scoreboard. As the serve from Kalia Stith goes long, and we are tied, and Coach Michael Navarra is over to check with the floor official. Carly Murphy to serve.
Knuckleball.
Stith, Higgins in front. Bobcats trying to return it, and they can't. Mustangs retake the lead. As Autumn Peterson will serve. Peterson with the serve. Jacobson with the slam home. On the return, we are tied again.
Friendly Jacobson again gets a running start. That perfect timing here. You know, the same thing that helps her on the basketball court helps her here, Patrick.
The return by Arrow Hinckley lands. Back and forth we go. Where we stop, I don't think anybody knows.
You know, that's going to be an evenly matched up affair. You know, Mustangs did lose to the Seawolves, so they were the first ones to win a set against them, Patrick, I believe, on the season. So
in conference play.
In conference play, right.
Stith, Roy from the left side. Jacobson gathers it up. Rhodes in front. The return just in front. Stith with the touch. Now Marchbank sends it over. Bartachek. Roy gets it over. Murphy in front. And Rhodes with the finish off of Autumn Peterson. And it's 16 all.
Glad you could join us here, volleyball fans, families of both teams. Enjoying our multi-camera coverage here. Got a whistle.
Incorrect server on the play, so that Mustangs will get the lead on an unforced error.
Yeah, illegal server. They missed something on the rotation.
Arrow Hinckley will go back behind the line.
Getting a good look at the Bobcats and our official.
And the serve. Gathered up. Murphy in front, and the immediate return by Bartachek. Now the Mustangs set up. Roy from the left side, and that's going to land home. The Mustangs now with a 2-point lead as we head into the late stages of the first.
Yeah, nice setup here for Roy. The Bedford native found the soft spot.
Serve gathered up by Jacobson. A return from the right side immediately by Barticek. She's been busy up front. Now Hinckley with the set. Roy from the left side. Jacobson pushes it over. Now Roy with the return. Murphy in front. The touch by Rhodes. Hinckley in front, but contact with the net. Gives the point to the Mustangs, 19-16. Bobcats set up from the right side. Now Stith over to Roy. Off balance, able to get it over. The return. Now Hinckley from behind the back, and Stith sends it long, and the Bobcats will get the serve down 2.
Ball disappeared from sight over in the corner.
And the serve goes long. Mustangs 5 away here in the first. Natalie Roy back behind the line. Sends the serve just over the net. Rhodes from the right side with the slam, dug out by Hinckley. And the return makes it over. Now Rhodes again from the middle, blocked by Barticek, and it lands.
Well, Barticek's going to finish this point, but the save came earlier on. Beautiful timing there. Who was it that dug that out back there, Patrick? That was a heck of a play.
I think that was Arrow Hinckley.
Yeah, I think it was Hinckley saved that point. Barticek was able to finish it.
The serve gathered up. Bobcats do return it. Hinckley with the set. The slam from Peterson. Lands 22-17.
Peterson with the fastball right here. Beautifully done by Autumn. Boy, she got into that. Nice little rally back here by the Mustangs. Got to finish now.
And the serve can't be gathered up by Cook. And the Mustangs now 2 away. And the Bobcats will call their second timeout.
Yeah, Isabel Cook had a tough decision to make. The ball was eating her up, coming right at her. But what ended up going long? Well, that's a do-or-die play. And, you know, it's coming right at her, and the reflex is just to play the ball, Patrick, and that's what she did. Really can't fault her at all on that. So we've got some action coming up here next week. Starting tomorrow, with Sunday being the start of the week, we'll have hockey. Let's play hockey. Saw Coach Canon out in the lobby. He's excited to get going here for his first home game against a very deep roster for the UMaine club team. According to 2 of our former players for the Mustangs up playing for the UMaine club team, Cam Henderson and Aiden Hartwell playing up there. So we'll see them tomorrow. We won't be rooting for them. Patrick will be over there running game operations over there at Norway Saving Banks Arena. We're bringing Rob Kennedy, normally does our soccer. You know Rob from our soccer, but he's also one of the premier hockey play-by-play announcers in the Northeast.
Bringing in the closer from the bullpen right away.
Does Dartmouth Ivy League hockey. You often see him on ESPN Plus and Nesson Plus during the winter months. Rob will call the game tomorrow, and then Patrick's going to work into calling games, and I'll be in the bullpen to help out as we've lost Greg Glenn, our normal play-by-play announcers. His pliable business has gone too far.
And the serve from Roy can't be handled, and it's set point. here in the first, 24-17.
Let's not forget Coach Webster taking that time. I forget what the score was there, but they'd run off about 6 in a row.
It was 10-5 Bobcats at the time. After a 6-0 run, and that serve from Roy will be sent back over. Mustangs set up. Hinckley, Peterson from the left side, and the Bobcats can't handle it. That'll finish up set one, 25-17.
Here's the set point here for the Mustangs coming up. And it's Autumn Peterson again. Autumn's having a strong game so far. Getting a look here at the Mustang bench as they rallied up.
We will step aside and we'll be back for the second set. Mustangs up 1-0 after a 25-17 set win.
Public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust the fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other pen?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
You feel like you belong here.
Per call, Mustangs up 1-0. They took the first set 25-17, and they'll look to keep that momentum going into the second.
As we said, busy week starts off tomorrow with hockey. Then Monday, game time change for the men's taking on arch rival, the Seawolves. It's been moved to a 6 o'clock start. That's on Monday. And we've got baseball, softball doubleheader coming up this week as well, Patrick.
Yeah, Tuesday night for that matter. That'll start at 6 o'clock. Chris Wheeler and I will be at the baseball end of the complex. Rob will be at the softball end. Moose and the Mustangs. It was on the baseball end, the Mustangs taking both games last fall against the Moose, but it was the Moose with a 3-game sweep in the spring over the Mustangs.
Yeah, Moose softball looks really strong this year. We've added some players, and they've had an excellent fall. We'll get to see them, as Patrick said, Tuesday. And that's going to wrap it up for softball. They had another game scheduled a little bit later on in the week. That went by the boards.
And the serve could be, now is returned. Jacobson in front. Hinckley gets it over. The setup now, Jacobson in front, blocked by Higgins, but it goes out of bounds. And for the second straight set, I should say, the Bobcats go up 1-0.
Yeah, Higgins responded well there, just had a bad angle. Time to jump perfectly to make the play.
Carly Murphy serving here. Hinckley from the left side sends it home. Arrow Hinckley finding that little piece of the court that was open. Ties it up.
Kalia with a nice set there and right down the seam.
Autumn Peterson with the changeup. Bobcats able to gather up the touch by Jacobson, and a bit of a miscommunication in the backcourt. Gives the Bobcats a 2-1 lead. Served by Jacobson, off of Shepard, and out of bounds, the Bobcats jumping out to a 2-point lead. The serve gathered up by Peterson. Now Higgins from the right side. Rhodes with the return. Stith. Now Peterson able to get it over. And the touch in front. Gathered up in front, and Higgins ran out of room. The Bobcats jumping out early.
Just as they did in the first, out to an early lead. That's when Coach Webster took that really great timeout, rallied the troops.
Stith. Now Roy from the left side, off of Palmer, and out of bounds, and the Mustangs will get the serve back, down 2.
Yeah, Kalia again, another good one.
Isabella Higgins back behind the line. And the serve lands out of bounds. And the Bobcats will look to take advantage of the unforced error. They're up 3.
Yeah, I'm trying to adjust on the scoreboard. I put the 1 up for games 1, and I know why it doesn't correspond. I'll fix it. Thanks, Coach Morong. User error.
Rhodes back from the left side. The slam over Stith. And the Bobcats now up 6-2.
Yeah, I kept correcting it, but you can't make corrections when the scoreboard's up live, Patrick. I have to take the scoreboard off, fix it, and put it back on. Eagle eyes out there, Coach Morong. Thank you, Coach.
Isabel Cook with the serve. Hinckley with the slam, gathered up by Jacobson. Now the touch in front, off of Bartachek, and the Bobcats on a 6-0 run.
Yeah, we've seen Jackie on the Thunder. This time she's on the touch. Jackie's having an outstanding match here today.
Hinckley, now Stith. Higgins from the middle. Gathered up. Bobcats return. Stith. Now Bartachek with the touch. Rhodes. Now Roy from the left side. Contact between two Bobcats. A bit of miscommunication gives the Mustangs the point, and they'll serve down 4.
Yeah, I can't fault either one of the Bobcats. They're both trying to make a play, and sometimes you get in each other's space, and that's the way it happens sometimes.
Arrow Hinckley with the serve. Jacobson returns it. The dig by Higgins, and the Mustangs able to return it, and it lands just inside the line.
What a save here. Save this point. This thing looked like it was disaster. And what a save that was.
Hinckley with the serve. Jacobson. Murphy. The touch right in front, immediately sent back by the Mustangs. And the lead is down to 2. And the Bobcats will call timeout.
And this is just what the Mustangs did in the first, rallied back up. These two teams really evenly matched, Patrick. You can see it. Both have some power players and finesse players as well. You know, I think the 11 o'clock start time, kind of slowed things down maybe for the start. Things coming to life.
Bobcats making the trip up from New York. They'll stay overnight, and they'll play in South Portland tomorrow against the Seawolves. And that should be a match to watch on the YSCC Sports Network. That'll be at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, we saw the Seawolves come in here, lose the first, and then bingo, bango, bongo. Won it 3-1.
3 very competitive sets. It was the third set that really made the difference. The Seawolves running away with it 25-8.
Hockey action tomorrow at 3:30. We will not be covering baseball. We're a little strung out. So Coach Gagne, he needs a Dex man over there to run hockey operations. You're a variable member, Dex, till somebody else gets trained on the hockey end of it. So we had to pull baseball coverage. Not our choice.
And the serve from Hinckley goes long. The Bobcats will get it back up 3.
Coach Gagne and the men's team up in Canada this weekend. Lost by 20 last night, 97-77, playing in today. Great competition for the team.
Murphy now Rhodes in front and sends it just inside the line, and the Bobcats now up 4.
Yeah, good court vision by Rhodes, able to find that deep corner to drop it in for the point.
Kennedy Marchbanks back behind the line. The serve gathered up by Shepard. Hinckley with the set. Bartachek gets it over. Murphy in front for Rhodes with the fine touch.
Well, you called that one correctly, Patrick. We'll take a look at it. Rhodes, she can thunder. She sets up like she's going strong and then comes off with the left hand for the touch in. Beautifully executed.
10-5 here in the second. Stith from the left side with the slam off of Rhodes. And it lands. Kalia Stith. Mustangs will serve down 4. Serve gathered up. Now Rhodes from the right side. Stith. Shepard can't get it over. And it's 11-6.
So with hockey coverage starting tomorrow, we're in our overlap season where fall sports are continuing, winter sports are starting. We'll have basketball before you know it.
Maddie Rhodes. The serve dug out by Peterson. The slam by Stith gathered up. Now Jacobson off of Bartachek in front. Out of bounds, and the Bobcats up 12-6. Served by Rhodes. Hinckley, the set for Bartachek right into the net. That's 13-6.
Well, you thought early on, Patrick, you made the prediction off here. This looks like it might go 5, and you might be absolutely right with that one there.
Fastball from Rhodes. Mustangs can't gather it up. And it's 14-6. The Mustangs will call timeout. And we'll call timeout as we'll step aside.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
You feel like you belong here.
From the scorer's table, that's what we see. Looking across at some of the crowd that's come in here today. Bobcats have come back here in the second. They lead at 14-6. Glad you could join Patrick and me this morning. Calling this a donuts and coffee game. Where's that place you went for donuts?
Wallingford's Fruit House.
Gosh, if you're ever visiting campus, this is where you want to come.
The serve can't be handled by Roy. And the Bobcats trying to run away with it here in the second. They're up 15-6. Wallingford's Fruit House, the best apple cider donut.
Is that what you bought?
Find.
Those
Yes.
are apple cider donuts. Fantastic.
Especially for fall time. Rhodes with the serve. Hinckley now Stith from the right side. Murphy. The touch by Jacobson. Peterson off balance. Stith able to return it. Now Murphy with the touch. Hinckley just atop of the net. Stith sends it over. Now Hinckley, Peterson from the left side, and that's going to land. Autumn Peterson with the heads up move.
Well, watch Autumn. She's thinking right hand, and then just at the last, look at her go left. And drops it in beautifully.
Mustangs get it back down 8 with some work to do. Jaden Perez-Day will check in to serve.
Some real athleticism there shown by Autumn Peterson.
The serve will drop in. Jacobson from the left side. Hinckley, now Stith. Higgins into the net. And the Bobcats get it back. They'll serve up 9. As Cameron Palmer checks in to serve.
Not that weather's a factor here because we're inside, but boy, we have been, the weather gods have blessed us this year. It's been beautiful.
The serve has to be dug out, and it's immediately returned by Natalie Roy, and the return from Rhodes out of bounds. And the Mustangs get it back down 8.
Yeah, a little disjointed for the Bobcats right from the serve there.
Kalia Stith back behind the line.
The Bobcats have doubled up the Mustangs, see if they can make a run at it.
Murphy in front, the slam by Jacobson lands.
Yeah, trouble in River City when Jacobson gets there. She's just going to get a beautiful set here, and she will come powering through. Watch her leverage.
Carly Murphy back behind the line. Hinckley, Stith, back to Arrow Hinckley, into the top of the net. Officials will let it play on, and Roy not able to dig that out, and the Bobcats now up 10. As Alexis Thibotot checks in. Serve from Murphy, Hinckley, Stith, Higgins from the middle, out of bounds on the return.
Just a reminder, our streams go out to multiple points because some of the social services are sometimes finicky, Facebook being the most finicky, working fine today. But if you ever don't see it there and expecting it there, go to the Mustangs YouTube site. Everything goes in. That's where we try to drive most of the traffic.
A return by Peterson. Bobcats set up from the left side, immediately blocked in front. Now Jacobson from the middle, stiff. And it can't be returned. 20-8 here in the second. And this has a weird feeling compared to Tuesday night's third set between the Mustangs and Seawolves, in which the Seawolves won 25-8. Stith. Now Higgins with the touch.
Oh, nice.
Isabella Higgins gets the Mustangs to serve back, down 11.
Beautifully dropped in.
Peterson with the serve. A return, dug out by Shepard, but it goes backwards, and it's 21-9. Finley Jacobson back behind the line. And that serve just inside the line. And the Bobcats 3 away.
Everything's coming up Bobcats here in the second. We're going to have an exciting 2 out of 3 coming.
Stith in front. Hinckley. Bobcats set up. Now Rhodes. Stith can't handle it. And the magic number is now 2. And the serve gathered up. Stith, now Hinckley. And that's gonna land. Mustangs will get it back with some work to do. As Jackie Bartachek checks in. Isabella Higgins back behind the line. The serve makes it over. Murphy, Rhodes, blocked in front. Mustangs can't do anything with it. And it's set point here in the second. Olivia now checks in. Isabel Cook back behind the line. Hinckley, Stith in front. Bartachek able to get it over. Now Rhodes from the left side. And the Mustangs can't gather it, and that's going to finish the second set. Bobcats in control, 25-10. And after 2 sets, nothing has been decided yet. That'll give us a chance to step aside here on Munzing Media. We'll be back for the third.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that you typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCAA.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse. Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together. At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology.
Patrick Exler, Rob Munzing. After 2 sets, nothing's been decided yet.
Minding them all, we'll have hockey from the Norway Savings Bank Arena. Rob Kennedy on the call. I'll be joining him over there for that one. Abby Gagnon doing our camera work tomorrow for hockey. Adam's in the house here doing our intern work. These kids have really worked out great here for us this year. Got 3 or 4 kids, responsible, hardworking, learning on the fly, giving you what we think is the best coverage of athletics in the YSCC. We're proud of what we're able to offer. In all the sports, we try to cover them all, multi-camera, professional, commentary. I want to thank the administration for their great support of our streaming efforts here. I know you folks at home appreciate it because we hear from you all the time.
Autumn Peterson to serve to start the third as we are underway. Jacobson in the middle. Now Stith with the set. Hinckley with the touch. Right in front, blocked by Jacobson, but it lands 1-0.
A good start here for the Mustangs. You're going to see the finish of the play. Jacobson hasn't made many mistakes back live.
Now with the slam, Stith able to gather it up. Peterson with the push over. Bobcats able to return. Now Roy blocked from the right side. And the Mustangs can't regather, and we are tied.
It was Jacobson again, I think, with the great play. Great timing, great instincts.
Carly Murphy with the serve. Bobcats gather up. Jacobson with the touch. A beautiful dig. Keeps it alive. Bobcats push it over. And the point's going to go to the Mustangs on a double hit.
Boy, some nice finesse at the net both ways, both teams. Mustangs get the point, get the early lead.
Isabella Higgins back behind the line.
Bomb.
Bobcats return it, a dig by Peterson. Roy from the left side. Now Jacobson with the touch in the middle.
Pretty.
2-2.
Well, we've seen plenty of fireworks out of Jacobson. This time she comes in. Looks like she's going to make the big finish, but no, the left-handed touch.
Jacobson with the serve off of Peterson. And the Bobcats will take the lead for the first time in the third.
It's a dance for us to get the replays in without missing live action, and sometimes it doesn't work out, but Most of the times I time it up okay.
The serve goes long, and the Mustangs will get it back with a chance to retake the lead.
I apologize for any live action that we miss. We try not to.
Hinckley with the serve. Murphy. And the touch by Kennedy Marchbanks lands. Bobcats up 4-3, and they get the serve back. As Olivia now will check in. And the serve can't be returned. Bobcats up 5-3. Serve gathered up by Peterson. Barticek with the touch. Jacobson. Cook gets it over. And Stith from the right side goes into the net. And the Bobcats now jumping out to a 3-point lead here in the third. The serve be gathered up. Hinckley with the touch. Now Jacobson in the middle. Rhodes from the left side, that's gathered up. Roy with the return off of Jacobson. Bobcats able to make the return. Now Stith. Gathered up. Roy able to get it over. Jacobson off of Higgins, and that's going to land out of bounds. And the Bobcats on a 4-0 run here.
Well, contested point right there both ways. Multiple great plays. Keep that point alive. Well, crucial juncture here for the Mustangs. Got to make sure this game doesn't get away like the last game did.
Stith, now Barticek from the middle, immediately blocked, and the Mustangs can't return. And it's 8-3. Stith, now Roy from the right side, and that lands inside the line.
Yeah, that's a beautiful return by Roy. That's a much needed point right there for the Mustangs. Get the point, get it halved, get the service back.
Natalie Roy back behind the line.
Natalie's a good server as well.
Jacobson gathers it up. And blocked in front off of Barticek, but no return. And the Bobcats will serve up 5.
Jackie's shaking it off a little bit there, landed awkwardly on that right leg. Seems okay.
So the serve gathered up by Roy. Hinckley, now Stith from the right side with the touch. Bobcats able to get it over. Peterson into the net. Now it's 10-4. Hinckley. Now Peterson sends it long, and the Bobcats looking to run away with the third here. They're up 7.
Mustangs need to put a Band-Aid on this point. Get the win.
Hinckley now Stith from the right side, blocked by Rhodes. Mustangs gather up as Peterson able to return it. Now Rhodes from the middle, Higgins, now Hinckley. Peterson from the left side, and it lands inside the line.
Yeah, big point right here. See the finish of it. Peterson's going to get the set. Times it up perfectly, and big point.
Jaden Perez Day checks in to serve. Mustangs down 6. And that serve lands inside. Jaden Perez Day going to work here in the third.
Jaden's got that funky serve, I'll call it. Kind of knuckles over. Wiggles and waggles.
It's not a fluffernutter, is it?
No, it's got a little power. Fluffernutters are soft.
Perez Day with the serve. Bobcats will set up. Rhodes from the right side, dug out by Roy. Hinckley with the touch in the middle. Murphy. Now Rhodes with the slam, blocked in front. Mustangs gather up. Peterson from the left side, and it's going to land. Autumn Peterson going cross court. Mustangs down 4.
Cross court power by Autumn Peterson.
A serve from Perez Day goes long, and the Bobcats will look to take advantage of the unforced error. Maddie Rhodes back behind the line. Gathered up, Peterson. Now Jacobson with the slam home. 13-7.
Yeah, when that setup began, almost a foregone conclusion that Finley Jacobson was going to finish it. She did.
Rhodes with the serve. Hinckley in front, now Stith, and that's going to go out of bounds. And the Bobcats back up to a 7-point lead.
We must have one more volleyball to do here, Patrick.
Yes.
It'll be senior.
Friday, October 17th.
Okay.
Now Higgins from the middle, off of Rhodes. And the Bobcats can't return it. Mustangs will get it back. Down 6. That match Friday night, October 17th, will be against the University of Maine Fort Kent. The Bengals will make the trip south.
They're a strong program, too. There's a point.
The Bobcats can't return the serve, and the lead is down to 5. And the Bobcats will call timeout.
And that ball headed out in the lobby and chased down. Probably a good time for a timeout.
But that'll be the start of a busy weekend. Volleyball Friday night, hockey Saturday night, and basketball will start that Sunday. Women's basketball action at noontime, and then hockey at 3 o'clock. And mind you, Rob, that's only 2 weeks away.
Yeah. When, as I called it earlier in the broadcast, the overlap season where we got lots and lots of fall sports finishing up. And don't forget that softball and baseball are fall sports. Probably play as many games in the fall as they do in the spring. But it's an exciting time for us to be here on campus and feel the energy, and it's been a wonderful month. I don't know where September went. Now we're into October and going, wow, where'd September go? Well, most of it went with me driving from Gardner to Auburn, Maine. We also do a full slate of high school games as well. We'll have high school volleyball action coming up this week as the Gardner Tigers, led by CMCC alumni, one of the alums, Emily Grady, is coaching the JV team at Gardner High School, so that's fantastic. Played a season down here for the Mustangs.
And Kalia Stith with the serve into the net. And the Bobcats now up 15-9. Cameron Palmer back behind the line. We'll throw a change-up for that matter. It'll go out of bounds, and Mustangs will get it back down 5. Autumn Peterson to serve, and that's going to go long, and both teams trading opportunities here in the third. 16-10. Carly Murphy with the serve. Shepard. Now Stith from the middle. Higgins with the slam. Blocked by Jacobson. Stith able to keep it alive. Now Shepard with a dig. Roy from the left side. Marchbanks gets it over. Now Hinckley from the right side. A touch by Cook. Gets it over. Roy from the left side. Rhodes keeps it alive. Bobcats able to return it. Mustangs set up. Higgins from the middle, and she finds the open spot.
Boy, what a contest on that point. Wow. Probably the longest point of the game so far. Multiple great plays. Bobcats thought they'd won the point early on in it.
Isabella Higgins back behind the line. As that serve goes into the net. The Bobcats will get it back up 6. And the Mustangs will call timeout. That'll give us a chance to step aside. We'll be back after this.
Public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust for fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries.
As the Bobcats serve up 6. Arrow Hinckley from the right side. Murphy now Rhodes with the touch. Barticek. Bobcats set up. Dug out by Higgins. And she'll return it. Now Rhodes gets it over. Roy from the left side. Immediately sent back, but out of bounds. And it's 17-12.
Other teams in action today. Men's basketball continues on its weekend trip to Canada, taking on Mount Allison University. That's a 12 o'clock start. Not sure if they're streaming for it.
I don't believe they are.
I don't think so.
Rhodes from the left side, blocked in front. Mustangs able to return it inside the line. Lead down to 4.
Cross country's up at Husson for the NAC preview. That meet began at 11 a.m., so good luck to them. No, I don't think anybody streams cross country. It's really just too, all I could do is to finish probably.
Slam by Rhodes off of Higgins. And the Bobcats will get the serve back up 5 as Olivia now checks in. Served by Cook. Hinckley. Now Stith from the left side. Maddie Rhodes into the net. And the point's going to go to the Mustangs as that did not clear the net. Or was it touched by a Mustang? Natalie Roy. Serve gathered up in front. And Kennedy Marchbanks not able to return it. Mustangs now down by 3.
Give a shout out to Lacey and Lois. Quintero, they're watching Kalia today. They say, go Kalia. Well, glad we could bring this to you. Kalia is one of our favorites here. What a great kid she is.
Bobcats set up on the return. The touch by Rhodes, dug out by Hinckley, but it goes out of bounds, and the Bobcats get it back.
I was kidding Kalia. I said,
4.
Hollywood's going to be calling you, kid, after starring in the commercial they put together for the Homecoming Alumni Weekend Open House. She did a fantastic job. She and Will, the star of that one.
Higgins gathers it up. Now Barticek from the middle. Bobcats set up. Rhodes with the return. Hinckley with the one-handed return, and that's going to land right in front of us.
Patrick with the play. Saving the donuts we bought from Wallingford's this morning. Patrick says, hey, I'll get some donuts. I said, okay, I'll pay for the donuts. And Patrick came in with a flatbed full of donuts. Hand them out to everybody here. Apple, what'd you say those were? Apple cider?
Apple cider.
I've got to take one home for my wife. I'm going to see if I can be husband of the month.
Bobcats set up. Now Rhodes with the push. Peterson from the left side. Immediately gathered up. And the return goes long, and we're back to a 2-point game.
And Jacobson with a great save on that one with the dig. Dug out a fastball. There's a good little rally coming up here.
And the Bobcats will call timeout.
Okay, that's
their
what that was.
Second of the set.
Yeah, we can stay right with this one.
Mustangs with 1 timeout left. Bobcats with none in the set.
Programming note, the baseball, well, those were kind of, what, exhibition type games tomorrow against
yes,
Bridgeton Academy. I'm not Bridgeton. You went to Bridgeton this week against Thomas College.
Yeah. Those will be 9-inning exhibitions, as in free substitutions.
Yeah, so it's an exhibition, and just to give Thomas College a chance to play, they as Division III, they can't do what we do. They can't play a fall schedule. They have what, one date they can play?
One day, 18 innings.
18 innings, yep. So we're all set to do that, but basketball team up. Dave's up in Canada, and Caleb will be running the show, and Patrick Dexler will be on the game management over in the penalty. Hockey's a complicated game to do. Lots of things go on. You got to fill out the slips right and the stats and all that. So Patrick's the man there. So he'll be over there. I'll be over there at Rob Kennedy.
I'll be mic'd up.
Yeah, well, send me a reminder on that tomorrow morning.
Jaden Perez Day with the serve, and it lands inside the line. Mustangs making their way back into this one.
What was the biggest deficit in this one, Patrick?
They were down 7.
Yeah, I was going to say it was 6 or 7.
It was 14-7 at one point.
A lot of resolve shown here by the Mustangs.
The serve gathered up. Murphy able to get it over. Hinckley now Peterson. Right in front, and Autumn Peterson does it by herself. We are tied.
Yeah, what a read by Autumn right here. The return's going to come right back to her quickly, and she just drops it right up over the net for the point. Good job, Adam, on the camera work catching that.
Jaden Perez Day, the serve out of bounds, and the Bobcats retake the lead. And the serve, 20-19. Don't go anywhere for this remainder of the third set. Maddie Rhodes with the serve. Now Hinckley, Roy from the middle, immediately returned by Jacobson. Bobcats will set up. Jacobson with the slam off of Roy.
Yeah, thunder coming here from Jacobson. Finley Jacobson. Just overpowers the Mustangs on that return.
Served by Rhodes off of Shepard, and that's going to go on the Mustang bench. And the Bobcats with some momentum here. They're 3 away.
They're 3 away. Mustangs down 3. Pivotal point.
Rhodes with the serve, dug out by Roy. Now Stith from the right side. Bobcats set up. Hinckley. Now Higgins. Bobcats find a way to get it back.
Oh, what a save that was.
Can't return it. And the Mustangs will call timeout. 23-19. Just bouncing off of 3 different Bobcats on that return, and they're able to get it back over the net.
Well, we said that was a pivotal point, and Coach Webster, since it's the same thing, takes a timeout right after the Bobcats win that point. League tournament at NHTI this year for the YSCC. Season's winding down quickly, isn't it, Patrick? Another couple of weeks, we'll be into postseason play. Teams bidding for an appearance in the Nationals.
So we head towards the end of the month. I mean, we just started the month.
Yeah, well, goes quickly.
The last weekend as we head towards November will be the YSCC Women's Soccer Tournament, which will be here. The Men's Soccer Tournament out at Word of Life.
Beautiful facility at Word of Life. I believe that's where they played it last year. Same 2 sites.
Yep.
Right?
Just the men and women flip.
No, we had the women's tournament here last year. Or did we have the men? Maybe we had the men. Have to check. We had one of them. It was cold. I remember. It was cold.
The serve by Rhodes. Mustangs
save.
able to gather it up. Now Murphy in front. And the punch by Jacobson gets it over. Now Higgins off of Jacobson, and that is out of bounds. 23-20.
Big point. Had to win that one.
Kalia Stith will go back behind the line, down 3. That serve makes it over. Rhodes. Now Jacobson, the touch by now, immediately returned by Higgins. And it's a 2-point game. Kalia Stith gets it over, can't be handled, and it's a 1-point set. Mustangs with some momentum out of the timeout. Stith with the serve. Bobcats gather up. Jacobson Gathered up by Shepard, but that's going to wind up almost going into the crowd, and it's set point here in the third, 24-22. As Cameron Palmer checks in to serve the potential winning point here in the third. That will drop in. Stith. Now Higgins with the touch. Bobcats send it back over. Now Higgins again with the touch. Bobcats set up. Cook gets it over. Now Stith. Hinckley from the left side, blocked by Jacobson. Rhodes sets up. Now Cook gets it over. Stith. Now Peterson with the left-handed touch. Bobcats return it. Higgins sends it inside the line, 24-23.
Big win. Kalia with the setup. Here's your finish, just inside the line.
Autumn Peterson with the serve. Bobcats set up. Jacobson with the slam, and that's off of Shepard, and that's going to land. Bobcats finish the third set, 25-23. They'll take a 2-1 lead to the fourth. That'll give us a chance to step aside. We'll be back for the fourth set after this.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to peak. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just a fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good. Like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCAA.
Is your annuity keeping up with your goals? The financial landscape is constantly evolving, and new annuity options are designed to offer more benefits, better flexibility, and improved growth potential. Upgrading your annuity can help you take advantage of these opportunities and make your money work harder for you. Whether you're looking for higher income, new or better terms, or added features, now is the time to explore what's possible. Call today to discover how we can help you unlock the full potential of your investment.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
Third call. Patrick Exler, Rob Munzing bringing you action here. Bobcats leading the Mustangs 2-1 overall after a 25-23 set win in the third. That set could have gone either way, Rob.
Well, got to credit the Mustangs. Down early in that, rallied up, came back, got it within a couple of points, and Bobcats were able to finish it off. It's been a pretty even, Steven match. See as we bring the volleyball scoreboard up. Paul Smith College 2-1. We get set to start the fourth. Beautiful day here on campus. Colors are starting to change up here in Central Maine, although not as vibrant as past years, and the experts that cover that type of stuff tell us it's because of the lack of rain.
Yes, definitely. Now it's back to an extreme drought despite that one day of rain in which we weren't able to stream men's and women's soccer because of the deluge.
It was the rain in combination with wind is what really drives those decisions. Our equipment's out under a tent, but if it's raining sideways, all the sides open doesn't do us much good. So one of the rare times that we haven't been able to bring you a contest here. Discretion being the better part of valor on that case.
Bobcats will serve to start the fourth as Carly Murphy sends it over the net. We are underway. Higgins with the return. Now Murphy. Rhodes. And Jacobson sends it over, but on the fourth hit. And the Mustangs strike first, as they look to force a fifth set. The serve from Natalie Roy makes it just over the net. Bobcats able to return it. Shepard. No, Stith. Higgins with the slam. Mustangs up to a 2-0 lead. And the serve makes it over. A dig by Roy. Shepard gets it over. Bobcats will set up. Jacobson. Now Roy. Higgins gets it over. And return from Cook on the right side. Mustangs block in front. And they take a 3-0 lead as Isabella Higgins with the heads-up play in front.
Arrow Hinckley kept that point alive early there. It was at the net, nobody there to finish it. She played it back, and the point continued.
From the left side, Marchbanks out of bounds.
Well, that was something.
Up 4-0.
That ball had eyes on it that came, and Coach Webster put her hand up to deflect it, knocked the pen right out of her hand, came flying towards Dex. Thought it was going to hit you, buddy. You were going to be pinned. We used to have called pinnings in the old days, Patrick, back in the 60s. You'd be pinned.
Mustangs up 4-0. Bobcats with an early timeout here in the fourth.
No good start here for the Mustangs here. Pivotal fourth game. Mustangs got to win it to force the deciding fifth game. Glad you could join us here on a Saturday morning. Coffee and Donuts Day. And we've been popular here. People have been lined up. As Patrick brought donuts in from Wallingford's, famous homemade donuts.
I should be getting the residual check any day now.
Well, well, I don't know. You should be charging $3 per donut, Patrick, for these. I mean,
well,
I paid for them, and now you're getting the money. Yeah, you've got to figure it out. You're going to be a good businessman. You got potential there to be a tycoon.
Roy with the serve just over the top of the net, and it created a curveball that landed, and it's 5-0. Sometimes you have to be lucky to be good, but if you're lucky and good at the same time, good things happen.
Yeah, Roy liked to perfect that serve.
That serve will make it over the net. Marchbanks returns it. Roy, now Shepard. And that just makes it in reach of Jacobson, and she pushes it home. As the Bobcats will get the serve down 4.
Coach Michael Navarro with a short bench, only one substitute. You wonder if that's factored in at all.
And the serve off of Shepard and out of bounds. And
could be a factor playing back-to-back, right, Patrick? They've got to go down and play a very, very powerful Seawolves. volleyball team tomorrow down South Portland.
Jacobson with the serve down 3. Stith and Shepard keep it alive. They send it back over. Now Rhodes from the left side. Stith sends it right back. And the contact with the net. And it's 5-3. Bobcats rallying up here out of the timeout. Stith. Now the slam in front. Bobcats able to keep it alive. And the point's going to go to the Mustangs as it's now 6-3. Isabella Higgins back behind the line. Mustangs up 3. Murphy in front to Rhodes and blocked in front, and the Bobcats can't gather it. Mustangs up 7-3. Looking to find their groove. Higgins just over the net. Now Jacobson able to return it. Hinckley. Peterson from the left side, and that's going to land out of bounds. And it's 7-4. Isabel Cook back behind the line. Mustangs gather it up. Bobcats return it. Now Barticek with the touch. Bobcats set up. Stith. Now Barticek with the slam home. Mustangs get the serve back up 4. Hinckley gets it over. Immediately blocked in front. Jacobson sets up Rhodes. Hinckley, now Stith from the right side. Rhodes able to return it. Barticek in front. Now Murphy over to Rhodes, blocked in front. Mustangs set up. Higgins. Murphy. Hinckley with the touch over. Now Rhodes gathered up. Peterson from the left side, and that's going to land out of bounds. And the Bobcats get it back down 3. Kennedy Marchbanks back behind the line. Stith. Murphy in front. Rhodes with the touch. Maddie Rhodes using all of the 6'2" she has, and is able to reach over the net and push that one home. Hinckley. Now Barticek. Bobcats gather it up. Roy. Hinckley. Stith from the right side. Blocked in front, but that's going to land. 9-6.
Beautiful back set there.
Autumn Peterson to serve up 3. And the Bobcats can't return it. 10-6. Cameron Palmer will check in. Peterson with the serve. Jacobson able to get it over. Stith sets up Bartoszek with the touch. And the Bobcats can't return, 11-6. Mustangs looking to push it to a fifth set. And the serve gathered up. Murphy pushes it over. Stith. Bartoszek from the middle off the top of the net. Now Rhodes with the touch. Bartoszek keeps it alive. Stith gets it over. Murphy to Rhodes, blocked in front. Bobcats trying to keep it alive. They will. Hinckley. Bartoszek again in front, blocked by Rhodes, and that's going to land this time. 11-7.
Yeah, Rhodes with a big play there. Timed it up just perfectly at the net. And she'll go to serve.
She'll send the serve over. Hinckley, Roy from the left side. Gathered up. Bobcats will return. Peterson, Hinckley, now Roy from the left side, and that's going to land. Natalie Roy gives the serve back. Mustangs up 5 as Jaden Perez-Day will check in.
Well, we've seen Jaden with some really effective serves here today. That knuckleball serve of hers. Missed hit on that one.
Go under the net as it's now 12-8. Cameron Palmer to serve. Down 4. Mustangs gather up. Stith from the right side with the slam that's blocked in front. Mustangs will try again with Higgins. And it lands, 13-8. Kalia Stith will go back behind the line. Jacobson, Murphy, back to Finley Jacobson. Now Hinckley to Peterson. Bobcats set up, immediately returned in front. Jacobson pushes it just inside the line. 13-9.
Well, Mustangs attempting to keep them at arm's length here in the pivotal 4th game. They've managed to do that.
Carly Murphy to serve, down 4. Stith, now Hinckley from the left side into the net. And it's 13-10. Higgins in front. Sends the slam home. But out of bounds.
Ooh, just missed. Didn't have the angle really to see that from where we are. Probably saw it better at home.
13-11, Bobcats clawing their way back in. Stith, now Peterson. And the Bobcats can't return it. Mustangs get it back, now up 3. Natalie Roy. Rhodes, now Murphy. Murphy over the opposite side. Contact with the net gives the Mustangs the point. They're up 4. The serve will make it over. Now Jacobson with the touch. Mustangs set up. Higgins in front. Over across the way. Now Peterson gathered up by Murphy. Marchbanks in front, blocked for a second. Nobody there as it's 15-12. Bobcats will get it back down 3. Stith in front, the slam by Higgins goes long, and the Bobcats back into it down 2. Serve from Jacobson. Higgins will get it over. Rhodes. Now Stith in front. Peterson from the left side. But it goes into the net. The lead is down to 1. Served by Jacobson, gathered up. Stith in front. The touch by Higgins goes over. Now Hinckley. And the slam home by Higgins in front gives the Mustangs the serve back up 2.
Yeah, that's a big finish there. And a big point to be won. Tightly contested. 4th.
Isabella Higgins to serve. Murphy. Now Jacobson with the slam home. 16-15. Isabel Cook to serve. Down 1. Bobcats looking to finish it here in 4. Served by Cook. Mustangs trying to gather it up, and that's going to be too many hits. We are tied.
Yeah, Palmer's got kind of a funky serve.
That'll make it over. Stith trying to keep it alive, and the Bobcats take the lead. 17-16.
They were down 4 just a bit ago.
Their first time leading in this set. As the serve goes into the net, and we are tied again. Arrow Hinckley to go back behind the line. Serve gathered up, Murphy in front. The touch by Marchbanks into the net. And the Mustangs retake the lead. They're 7 away from forcing a decisive 5th set.
Well, this has been an exciting set right here in the 4th. Back and forth we have gone.
Hinckley with the serve, and that's going to go long. Ooh. We are tied again.
Palmer with a good decision on the back line to let that one go.
Marchbanks to serve. Gathered up, Shepard. Now Peterson pushes it over. Murphy, Rhodes in front, and that lands inside the line, and the Bobcats take the lead, 19-18.
Rhodes with a nice finish, got a nice setup. Back corner finish for her.
Maddie Rhodes coming into the day, second in the conference in kills with 106, and she's added on to that total today. Roy, Stith, Peterson. Bobcats set up, Rhodes from the middle, and that's gonna land out of bounds.
Mustangs with a valiant effort, but back to back by Rhodes.
And we will have a Mustang timeout.
Well, remind you, further action coming up here this weekend. Tomorrow, let's play hockey as the UMaine club team will come into town here to Norway Savings Bank Arena. 3:30 puck drop. Rob Kennedy on the call. I'll be along with Rob on color and production. Abby's coming over to run our camera. Patrick will be running game from down across the way. We'll have him mic'd up so his penalty calls and introductions will be good to go. That'll kick off our hockey coverage as part of our winter season package. Men's and women's basketball coming up in a couple of weeks. Men are on the road here today up in Canada. We don't believe there's any streaming of that. I think a few of the parents went up. I think the Dukes might have gone up. I saw Will's parents responding on yesterday's game. I believe, just off the top of my head, it was about a 20-point loss. 97-77. Playing Allison College today. Women are practicing hard. We've seen them in here. I'll tell you, the women's practices are intense, and they are loud, Patrick, aren't they? My gosh, those kids chatter up nonstop. A lot of energy. And that's the way that Coach Morong demands his kids practice. I've seen it for years and years and years, and as us old coaches like to say, you play like you practice, and the Mustang women certainly do that.
Arrow Hinckley now, Bartachek sends it out of bounds, and the magic number is down to 4. Served by Marchbanks, gathered up, Stith from the left side. Now Murphy, Jacobson pushes it over, Hinckley, Stith from the right side. Jacobson able to return it. Peterson with the touch, and that's gonna land home.
Big point.
Mustangs will serve down 2.
Big point there. Serve back now. Autumn finds the crease in the D.
The serve can't be returned, and we're down to a 1-point game.
Intense.
Served by Peterson, sent right back over. Back and forth. Now Hinckley able to push it over. Bobcats set up, Rhodes with the slam home. Maddie Rhodes trying to finish this game here in the 4th set. The magic number down to 3.
Would you say she's second in kills in the conference? And
she might be playing for first here.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
But she's going to have to pass her teammate, Finley Jacobson.
Yeah, they're quite a 1-2 punch, those two. Punch is the correct word.
Rhodes with the serve. Hinckley. Now Roy from the left side. Dug out. And that's going to land out of bounds. And the Mustangs will get it back down 1. Jaden Perez-Day is going to check in.
Serve specialist.
Serve gathered up. Murphy back to Jacobson with the slam home. 2 away for the Bobcats. 23-21.
A big girl finish right here. Zoom. We can't even get it on camera so hard. Got to figure out how we can get more court coverage. I don't know if going up higher will do it. We can only go back so far. I get it almost all the way back to the door.
Stith with the return, immediately blocked. A battle in front. And the point's going to go to the Bobcats. Contact with the net. Match point, 24-21.
Yeah, Hannah wanted an explanation on that, and Coach Webster talking to the official.
The serve gathered up. Hinkley. Higgins with the slam. Almost sent right back over, but contact with the net gives the point to the Bobcats. And that will do it. Paul Smith taking it 25-21 in the fourth, a 3-1 win. As the Mustangs taking the first set. Paul Smith battling back to take 2, 3, and 4. And they'll take a 3-1 win to South Portland tomorrow as they'll take on the conference leader, Seawolves. We will step aside. We'll be back for the Edge Nutrition Player of the Game after this.
Public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
To actually dust their fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other pen?
You just don't want to get boxed in. And
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's prepared me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
Dave Gagne Court, we're with our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. That is Autumn Peterson. Autumn, you were busy today on the floor for all 4 sets.
Yeah, they were doing good, like tipping and stuff, so like we were all pretty over the place, but we just, I don't know, we didn't get it, but we definitely worked our butts off.
Yeah, definitely the second straight match we've had here on Munzing Media, not going the way you guys wanted, but you're definitely competing throughout. How does your mindset go through when you know that you're down? You're just trying to keep yourself competitive in the game.
You need to worry about the next point. You need to forget like the past, because like you can't do anything about it. So we just really focus on like doing like changing what we messed up on and stuff.
So something to of note is last year you were a 3-sport athlete here at Central Maine. You just faced a 2-sport athlete for the Bobcats in Finley Jacobson.
Yeah.
How do you differentiate yourself like in each sport?
It's definitely because every sport's very different for sure, but it's definitely weird facing like the same people like over and over again, for sure.
All right, well, congratulations. You are the Edge Nutrition Player of the Game, but I'm pretty sure you'd take the victory any day. And we'll look forward to seeing you on the road, but you'll be back here October 17th for Student Athlete Appreciation Night against the Fort Kent Bengals, but we'll see you then.
Yeah, we'll get them.
All right. That was Autumn Peterson, our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. As the Bobcats getting the better of the Mustangs here, 3-1 overall. They take the final set in a bit of a nail-biter, 25-21, but that's going to wrap it up here today from the Dave Gagne Court. For executive producer, Mr. Rob Munzing, I'm Patrick Dexler. Adam Zeninger running our cover camera today. We say so long from Auburn. The Bobcats getting the better of the Mustangs today.